Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff. Come back at you some more Warhammer 40k. Gonna be doing the last army now for Xenos. Gonna be Tyranids. I'm actually re-recording this because I had to think about it, and I like the changes that I ended up making. So I am playing Jormungandr, and I am taking the adaptive trait for I think it's like adaptive resilience or hulking resilience or something, just to make it so the Exocrines and the Hive Tyrant are a bit tankier and their stats don't go down when they're taking damage. I did originally have a Neurothrope, and I had 3 Zoans. But the point, and before the point cost change, I actually had three things of Zoans. I had 9 goddamn Zoans. They were pretty oppressive, though. They were disgustingly oppressive, averaging 5 mortals per squad or more, because they would likely super smite. And one of them would get even more. And you still have the Neuro as well, with Psychic Scream and shit. So you're getting, like, easily 20 mortals around with those fuckers. And they have a 3-up Invul. And the Neuro has Spirit Leech. It was a bit much. But because the points were just so drastic between the Tyranid Warriors and more so the Zoans, I've made the executive call to take out the Zoans. I really want to keep at least 1 Neuro, 1 Zoan, just to bibbity bop some stuff with mortals. Boy, I think this is overall better. Just in case your opponent has a lot of OBSEC, you have more OBSEC now in this army list with Tyranid Warriors. I had other Gargoyles and Harmagants, but they're just kind of squishy and crap. Honestly, they don't even have damage output. In case your opponent does obliterate one thing of Warriors, guess what? You have another one. So you can still double buff with the Hive Tyrant and Tyranid Prime. Tyranid Prime doesn't have any Warlord traits or relics. The Hive Tyrant is going to have Smite, Lurking Maws, Catalyst, and Onslaught. And he will have Lash Whip, Monstrous Bone Sword, Double Scything Talons, and he's going to have Alien Cunning and Adrenal Glands as well. And I think there was something else. Alien Cunning. Oh, that's going to bug me. Actually, no, he doesn't have a relic. That's right. There's nothing that really shined to me, unfortunately, because of the melee build. While Reaper is good, I think I like this better for the build. If you disagree, bring Reaper. The Reaper is still good. It got nerfed a lot because it was one of the better items, relics in the game, and so it needed to get nerfed. With that said, I still have 3 Exocrines, because Exocrines are just one of the best artillery in the game, even though you don't even have to be Kraken, which is insane. They're just so bloody good. And then 3 Lictors. Because of the list changing, I came to the conclusion that I would like to bring Lictors. They're kind of weird. It's just the fact that you can deep them in some really weird spots that'll be inconvenient for your opponent if they can't easily get to it. And you could basically take out their backline. If you really want, you can send all 3 of these fuckers to your opponent's backline. Just deep them because they're a single small model base and in different areas, and they'll probably just be a massive annoyance, which is, in my opinion, quite hilarious. 3 Tyrant Guards. You can take the Scything or the other one, just not Scything or Slashing, just not Crushing because it costs too much. Can't afford it. Hard times. Feels bad. But, they're just there to be distracted card effects and absorb damage going to the Hive Tyrant, because the Hive Tyrant is 12 wounds, gets Lookout Sir Bodyguard still, because of the Tyrant Guard. So they're going to be T6, 4 wounds each, and just soaking damage, so he can stay alive. And then Gargoyles, just so they can be OBSEC and try to fly up and steal an objective if possible, while doing double buffs, again with the Hive Tyrant and Tyranid Prime, into a Tyranid Warrior blob. Tyranids have gotten some big nerfs. I think some of it, hot take, like the Harlequins, and I know I'll probably get slack for this, but I think it is slightly bit too much. What could happen instead is just you can give improvements to other models, and I've said this for almost every faction, that a lot of models, or like Space Marines, for instance, for regular Space Marines, Imperial, the Infiltrators, extremely good. But guess what? There's like 4 or 5 other fucking troops. Does anyone ever bring them? No! Are they good? No! You can just make them better as well. You can nerf the other really good shit, improve the things that aren't that good, instead of just nerfing a lot of what would be brought, just like Zoanthropes, Tyranid Warriors, and then Crisis Battle Suits for Tau and whatnot. Hey, how about you make the other alternate auxiliary and less picked options good? Cell models, I don't know. It just bothers me a lot. As the Tyranids, they need to get brought down, but I think they did a bit too dirty. But they held a top spot in the tournaments for a while, so que sera, sera. With that said, if anybody likes my content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to put out some more videos eventually. I'm going to take a break because I'm working on getting a job. I'm really struggling for money right now, and I was sick with COVID-19. I had Corona, and I had to fight to even get a paycheck from my work. And I'm trying to go back to Disney or some other stuff. So I'm just busy, busy, busy. Any support is nice. I thank the community as well. I know nobody really watches this, but it does make my day to provide this as a hobby, at least for myself and others that are interested. If you like any of these lists and you want them or you're curious, I have a Google Drive link down in the description box below where people can just go check it out and grab any of these lists that interest you. Furthermore, eventually in the next week or two, I plan to make a mod after I tidy up for all of these armies. They're all pre-L-scribed and ready to go, and people just grab them on Tabletop Simulator and start having fun or try and just check them out. With that said, game on, gamers. Take care. Later.